What's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show, and hey, we're back. We've been gone for a couple of days. I had to take me some time off. I did. I really did. I needed me a couple of days off, and I mean, damn, can I get me a couple of days? A lot of things have been going... Why is the chair making noise and shit? I don't like the chair making noise. Oh, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me when I'm trying to do my skits, and I'm like, hey, Joe, where you been at? Damn. Can I get a couple of days? I mean, we've been going hard in the paint. But hey, it feels good to be back. And again, thank you for your patience.
Let's do it, dog.
Yeah, Cody. We're going to need to go get some WD-40, or we're going to need to get a Sawzall and just cut this whole damn arm off, because that's going to drive me crazy. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I had a pretty decent one. Obviously, I was gone for a while, and the reason I was gone is because I had to go out of town and spend... I'm telling you, that is gonna... And the reason I was gone is because I went out of town to spend Thanksgiving with my family. I took my fiance with me. It was a really awesome time. But I am gonna tell you a little bit of what I have been up to since I haven't been doing videos. And I hope that you find that to be at least somewhat entertaining. Now it feels funny just... I'm like lopsided. There was something else that I was gonna mention with this as well, and I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. But anyways, hey, it's good to be back. You know, I missed just sitting in front of the camera and talking to you guys, and it's been a long time since we've done that. We've been going so hard in the paint lately with the cooking videos, with just all of the other content that we've been doing. I haven't really had a lot of time to have a little intimate moment with you guys. So I'm hoping that's something we can do here today. You ever tell anybody I blew a kiss at you? I'll deny it. So again, I took a couple of days off. I went and spent some time with my family. It was one of the first times that I've spent time with my families, especially on the holidays. And I gotta tell you, it really was, it was a good time. And where exactly I was at this vacation rental property that my father owned. And to tell you the truth, I mean, I didn't even know my father had money. But if you got you a vacation property, you got you some money. Hey, Dad, if you're watching this video, I love you. Totally just kidding saying that. But, you know, my father has always been somebody who's definitely been an inspiration to me. Somebody that I've always looked up to, though there have been many times in my life where our relationship just has not been that good. Obviously because of the fact that I was always getting in trouble, going to jail, going to prison. And you know, with that, it most certainly caused a strain on the relationship between us. But fast forward to the present, where I am now in my life, little more than 2 years after being released from prison, and your boy doing aight. And it's a really awesome feeling knowing that I'm actually making my family proud. For once in my life, my family, they proud of me. So with mentioning all that I have thus far, I want to go ahead and tell you guys what it was like to not work for like, Cody, how many days did I take off? Like 2 months? Maybe it was like 4 days, but it surely felt like 2 months. It surely did. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, I certainly missed doing these videos. But I took like 4 days off, and this is the first time that I have ever taken that much damn time off from After Prison Show since this has been my full-time job. Hell, even when I went to Mississippi for a week, we were still uploading content like every single day. And though that was my intention to be able to do that this time, it just didn't work out. There were a lot of things that were going on behind the scenes. My brother's birthday, my fiance's birthday, all within 5 days, then Thanksgiving. So all of that just really made it impossible for me to have any kind of extra content while I was away. I really, really hope you can forgive me for that. And I can promise you, I probably shouldn't promise, but I will do my damnedest to make sure that you never gotta go 4 days again without seeing this guy right here. This guy? I'll do my best, I promise. You know, if anybody sits through this whole video, Cody, they are After Prison Show for life. So, you know, with the fact that I was gone for 4 days, what exactly were you doing, Joe? 4 days! Where you been? I was starting to think you got locked back up again. Or maybe you relapsed. You know, it's crazy to think that because I've spent most of my life locked up and also dealing with addiction, that any time that I would take off for a couple of days, that might be the first thing a few people might start to think. You know, with the fact that I knew I was going to be spending the holidays with my father at his vacation rental property, that I have to assure you, it was nice. It was really nice. I wanted to take the drone with me. I wanted to capture some really awesome aerial stuff. Thought I might even do a vlog, though I didn't get a chance to do that. I did, however, get a chance to fly the drone, and while doing so, I was really hoping that I'd be able to capture some really awesome aerial footage so I could show you guys exactly where I was at. But unfortunately, while I was flying the drone, you can see here we're up in the air, we're looking around, there's water. I mean, we're damn near on an island, for God's sakes. And I can't emphasize to you just how awesome this place really was. There was so much stuff that I wanted to capture while down here. There were these shut down racetracks and water parks that I really wanted to show all of you. I was even doing research while I was down here trying to find out why these places got shut down. Found out that it was because of some hurricanes that these places were just not able to recover from. But you can see as I'm flying here that there's this big old radio tower back here in the distance. Now, I ain't know nothing about this when I started flying this drone. All I wanted to be able to do was show you guys exactly where I was, show you these rundown racetracks and water slides, and you know that's exactly what my hopes were. Unfortunately, while I was flying close to that water park, which was also pretty close to that radio tower, all of a sudden, just like everything went black on my control panel. And all I saw on my phone as I was trying to fly my drone, all I saw on my phone while I was trying to fly my Cody, the auto-tunes. That's never gonna get old to me, by the way. But again, all I saw on my phone as I was flying my drone close to that radio tower was aircraft disconnected, and the screen went black and white. It almost looks like, if you've never flown a drone, this is the best way that I can describe this to you, because this has happened to me twice. And what it looks like when you receive this notification that says aircraft disconnected, it pretty much looks like you're getting wasted in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, it's pretty much like beep, 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 aircraft disconnected. And I mean, the screen goes black and white and it's just a still shot of the last thing that you were looking at while flying that drone. Wasted. Just like Grand Theft Auto. Now, as I'm flying this drone and this aircraft gets disconnected, I am absolutely freaking out. My father's standing right next to me, my stepmother's standing right next to me, and they're like, "Hey Joe, I bet you're getting all sorts of nice little graphics from the air, ain't you?" And I'm just like, this thing's about to fall out of the sky. Where is the drone? That's what I'm thinking, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm just like, I sure am, Dad. I can't wait to show you what I captured. Please come home. I was legit having a panic/anxiety asthma attack. I had no idea what to do, and all I could think was this drone was about to be falling out of the sky in T-minus 0 seconds. Whose house, whose car, whose head was this drone about to fall on? Thinking that the only thing I could do at this point was run down the street to where I knew this drone was at, and then to be watching in the sky trying to make sure, get away! Get out of here! There's a drone that's about to fall out of the sky! Thinking that that was the only thing I was going to be able to do, and literally right before I took off down the street, all of a sudden the aircraft, it reconnected itself. And when it did, I saw right there on the screen that this thing was coming home. I didn't even hit the return to home button. This thing disconnected itself and was smart enough. Thank God these drones are smart. This thing was smart enough to actually just start flying right back home. So forget the rundown and overgrown racetrack I was trying to show you, and the water slide as well. I just wanted to get this thing out of the sky before it fell like a 10-ton anvil and landed on somebody's head. Because I gotta assure you, had that happened, your boy wouldn't be here right now shooting this video. Cody would be filming this while I was on a computer screen from some sort of federal holding center talking about, "Hey, yo, y'all gotta get my bond. Oh my God, I got a $50 million bond. Can we start a GoFundMe for me? Free Joe." Thank God the drone came home. Still a little bummed out though that I didn't get that much good aerial footage. Another really interesting thing that happened while I was away is while we were going to where my father was at this vacation property that he owns, while we were heading down there, we passed by this bridge construction that was underway. And you're probably thinking to yourself like, why are you talking about some damn bridge construction? This ain't the prison show. We don't be talking about no construction. What are you, Bob the Builder now? I mean, I get it. But the reason this was interesting is because when I used to work at my concrete pouring job, I don't know if any of you even remember when I used to call it concrete pouring, and everybody was like, "Joe, did you just say you were doing concrete porn? Where they do that at? I looked for that on Pornhub. I ain't seen no concrete porn." Matter of fact, I'm about to look that up right now and see if that's a thing. Porn. Oh my God, what you doing with that cinder block? Hey, no cinder block's supposed to fit there. I'm kidding, I'm not even on Pornhub. But anyways, we were passing by this bridge construction that was taking place, and when I used to work at the concrete pouring job that I did, all the while doing videos for After Prison Show back at the beginning of After Prison Show, a lot of the pieces of concrete that we were pouring, these big, huge girders and all sorts of other pieces, were for this exact bridge construction project that was underway. And it was really crazy passing by all of this, knowing that this is pretty much exactly where I came from. These pieces of concrete that I was passing that were starting to create this bridge that they were building, I was actually helping to do this, pretty much trying to get After Prison Show off the ground like they trying to get that bridge off the ground. Woohoo! Hey, that was fire right there. Cody, get me a piece of paper and a pen. I'm about to write that down. Jake Paul had Gucci Mane, $250,000. What in the What happened with YouTube while I was gone? I don't even know where all that came from. I was just sitting here talking to y'all about bridges. And passing by that bridge that I did, knowing that that was exactly what I was pouring concrete for back before I was doing this full time. I mean, that was a really humbling experience. So you know this Thanksgiving that just passed? I mean, I truly had a lot to be thankful for. Cody, will you get me a Kleenex? I'm about to start crying. I'm about to start crying, Cody. I'm about to make this real sentimental. Joe, where you been for the last 4 days? Been crazy. I almost lost my drone. It almost fell out the sky. Potentially could have landed on somebody's head. I passed by some bridge construction where I used to pour the concrete for those pieces for that bridge. And other than all that, I spent my time playing Madden. Madden 18. Yes, I did. I played so much Madden while I was gone that I went to the Super Bowl twice. I literally played 2 complete seasons both times, ending up in the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. And I beat those people both times like Auburn just beat Alabama. Oh, and by the way, if there's any Alabama fans out there, I'm sorry. But I knew y'all was going to lose. I was going for Auburn the entire time. And now I know there's a lot of people who are going to say, Joe, who cares about you playing Madden? Who cares that you played 2 full seasons, went to the Super Bowl twice, and both times ended up against the Atlanta Falcons, who you beat really bad, embarrassed them actually. Who cares? But I have to tell you this, and this is why it's important. Because when I started the season, guess what I did? That very first season, I cut Tom Brady. I did. I love Tom Brady, but I cut him. And I used Jimmy Garoppolo the entire time. And that boy went to the bowl game. And I'm not going to sit here and show you guys a whole bunch of gameplay. That's not what I want to do here. However, I do want to show you this one particular play where when I first did this, I didn't even understand what happened. Because it was as soon as I hiked the ball and Jimmy Garoppolo was dropping back in the pocket, getting ready to throw that rock, that when I looked back at Jimmy Garoppolo, he was laying on the damn ground like flipping and flopping like a fish out of water. And I couldn't understand what the hell happened to Jimmy Garoppolo. Like, how are you laying on the ground when we playing against the Houston Texans, Jimmy? Jimmy, you gotta get up. Stop flopping all around on the ground. I didn't realize he ran into his own player, tripped himself, fell down, flopped over, and still was able to get up and rush for some positive yards. That's why I like Jimmy Garoppolo, because he got him some legs. And I just wanted to share that with you. And I think Jimmy's gonna do real good in San Francisco. But again, hey, look, this video was all over the place. I know it was. Again, I just wanted to sit here and kind of shoot this with you. And if you sat here long enough to watch this entire video, you're truly APS Army for life. And I greatly appreciate having you as a part of all of this. We've got some monster content coming this week. We're just coming back. I just wanted to get a feel for the camera again. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this video. And again, just have that intimate moment with all of you. I don't get a chance to really just talk about things I want to talk about. So I hope that's something you're cool with. And again, get ready, because After Prison Show, we coming back in a major way. It's going to be a great week, and I hope all of you have a wonderful week as well. I look forward to bringing you guys some really awesome content, and thanks for missing me, if you did, while I was away. Hey, look, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know exactly what you thought about it. As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day.